Doing this at the last possible minute. I'm about to eat my corn dogs during the broadcast. You gotta choose book of the week. I got a lot of stuff to do. 40 seconds. Sorry about the squeaky chair. Get the chat going. I think at least everything's turned on. I'll worry about book of the week in a minute. I gotta get these corn dogs going.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Seems to be okay. We'll be starting in a minute. It says preparing. The Tan Mini Goat. I haven't played him in a few weeks. I don't exactly remember when I last played him. Alright, he does the London. Starts off with something like that. Get rid of these extra things I don't need. Well, I just looked at this with a friend of mine. You'd think I could know the moves a little, retain them for a week or two. I guess I'm just going to play solid moves, or try to anyway, while I eat these corn dogs. I got some Fritos to go with them. If I could beat Tan Mini Goat while eating Fritos, man, that would be great. And corn dogs. Sorry about the racket. I always have my 2 lucky corn dogs before the tournament. With the Fritos, I was just starving, so I had to get something else. I got a plus score against this guy. That's kind of nice. Not a lot of talk on this chess stream, is there? I got her queens out. They're opposed to each other. He plays there and think about hunting down his dark squared bishop. Wait a minute. G5. Knight takes. Leaves this guy on pre to this piece. Oh, then I take the rook guards the knight. Let's try this. Does that work? I'm going to let him trade queens. I want to open it up to A file. I mean, is he going to go like this? I'm not going to have any choice but to lose that thing. I want a retreat square. You can always tell a fine connoisseur of corn dogs. I think I mentioned this in the earlier broadcast. Because they'll take this and they'll nibble on this. But it's too hard. I hope this doesn't turn out like the pipe game, the famous pipe game. When he finally got his corn dogs all eaten and everything, and he was ready to go, he was checkmated. Oh, he's going to put this knight here. I'd really double his pawns. You got these double pawns, now he's got these double pawns, but they're not exactly easy to take care of. And I was thinking about playing here. Maybe I'll play here first. I want my D pawn on the D5 square, and I want my C pawn on the C5 square. It seems like the thing to do to me. Is he going to play that? I can't put that to G5 yet. push me further back. I was thinking about castling, but which direction? Kind of like just keep my king in the center. Here. Here maybe even. Try to make that pawn backward. Here and he checks. I'm going to have a problem. I can't go here because of this piece. It's going to pin my queen. So I need to do, for the moment I'm going to play here. I'm just thinking about what I can do over here on the queen side. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with these corn dogs. I guess Murfreesboro, Tennessee. There are 2 goats, 10 mini goat. I can't remember the other one. I played both of them. I don't know how to play this position. I've played these kind of positions a million times, but I just don't know how to play them. Then what happens? Part of me wants to trade and march the A-pawn. I don't know why. I'm not really sure at all if that's going to give you anything. Might soften up his pawns on that side. I don't know what to do. Well, I can't think of another plan. I'm going to do this. It's not really much of a plan, but I'm going to do it anyway. 2-minute warning. I got 2 minutes. Oh. Wow. Probably should have played C4 first. In fact, I'm sure of it. Is anybody really even watching me pig out on these Fritos? Really? I'm going to play here. He's going to play here someday and win it anyway. Be nice to make that somewhat hard to win back. 3 moves to recapture. Oh, he's going after it with a knight. Okay. Totally not sure about all this. Is he going to put that knight right there? He might. He might go back there. Top Olympic gator. I played him too. I don't like it when they start complaining about that. He won't resign. He's going to play it out to mate. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, he does have that prerogative. I want to push this pawn. Maybe I can force him to trade rooks. I need to get my bishop. I need to get my bishops better diagonals. There's good advice. Get your bishops better diagonals. I didn't really expect him to do that. Wow. Totally not sure. All right. I push there. He can play knight here. Can he? I better not do that. I think I'm going to lose that B pawn. I made a miscalculation here. I can see how it could happen. I will play this rook ending. Blunderfest. Yeah, that wasn't the right move either. Nope. Is he gonna? I'm too low on time. I can't think this through. I'm giving him the file to try and weaken these pawns somehow. I did that wrong. That miscalculation. The corn dog game. Corn dog is eaten. It's like I was looking, going, okay, I can just move my king over, and he won't be a threat. That's what happens. I mean, I know I get in time trouble a lot, but the truth is, I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the game earlier. That time, and a couple of times recently, I've let it get a little too low. Because I've played a lot of games and won a lot of games with less than, going under 10 seconds even. I don't think Trading Rooks was right, but I thought that it would give me I thought that I could have a B file pressure. I liked his pawn pushes on the king side, though. I thought those were really good. For him. These people are chatting like crazy tonight. Okay, here we go. 1059. He's probably a master or something. Look at this. This guy, his only rating is rapid, and it's with a question mark. Ratings pretty much don't mean anything anymore. Did I play? No, I haven't played this guy before. Somebody played this against me a while back. Play here. Play here. Play here. He plays here. Threatens mate. Threatens my knight. I'm gonna play there. I'm gonna do it the Magnus way. Thanks for all the fish. That's somebody's name. Let's see. What do I want to do first? He's probably going to play there. I think I want to kick this guy back first. I predict he takes here. Yeah, this broadcast is not exactly Botez Live. I love the taste of a good pawn. But you got to admit, that's really greedy. A friend of mine on the Friday night thing said, what was it? Lombardi told him, no, it wasn't Lombardi. It was one of the grandmasters told him, greedy, greedy. Take another. Well, that knight's not really going anywhere for a minute. Let's see, but d6, and I won't be able to get my pawn. Take, queen takes, take here. Or he could even take with the g-pawn. In fact, that's probably what he's thinking about. I think I'm going to develop this knight and go here. Work as king and rook. That's how I see it playing out. Go home. There you go. This piece is not very useful. Maybe I'll play here and here. I play here. He's going to take that piece. I think I'm going to play here. Protect it. I can still do this. This guy's really irritating me. He goes back there. Excuse me while I get one of my corn dog napkins. Hey, wait till I start flossing on this string. Yeah, no Botez's here. I want to play those Botez's though. Both of them. Don't like that. Okay, captures, 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 captures. Queen threatens mate. And nope, not quite, because this queen's guarding it. Okay. It's got that loose piece over there, but it's not as loose as it looks. I could go here and go here. That might be a pain for him. Totally not sure about that move. I remember one time I did my broadcast, and the whole first game, nobody could hear me. That'd be a nice fork. Of course, he's castled now, so I could think about taking that one off. This piece could become active. I know there are those who will never take a knight with a bishop. Obviously, I'm not in that category. Well, why not threaten to win the piece? You'll get a couple of pawns, or at least one pawn for it. I've already used 4 minutes. These are hardly used any time. He should play d6 because I could also play here and win the c pawn. That's a possibility. Where did he move? I want that knight. There are two people playing tonight for Little Rock Chess. Me and somebody I've never heard of. Can I get anything better than grabbing this knight? I don't think I can. Okay. Anything better? It's always best to look for better moves. Nope, I don't think so. The computer will show me one later. Maybe I can trap his queen somehow. I really kind of want to play here and then here. I want to push his queen back. I mean, I could take here, but I could play here and then here. That would work too, I think. Maybe that's a better way to do this. Master Mummy. I used to play that guy all the time. I could play bishop d6. Then he moves his rook. Push the pawn. I don't think that's so hot. This guy's complaining about something, the matchmaking of the tournament. There's always somebody like this guy, Zuko. Yeah, let me write an essay explaining how matchmaking works on Lichess, an open source platform. Okay, the knight's pinned. I can play here. Then when I recapture, the knight will not be pinned. I don't really care about double pawns at this point. Piece up. Like if he moves his queen somewhere, I don't know where. I was thinking about if I could play here, make this guy move, pick up that piece. Not sure. Just don't blunder. Don't blunder, no blunder fest. Wow. Okay, now I believe that he doesn't really know what he's doing. Is it time for Book of the Week? It's getting close. I don't want that knight moving. Knights are dangerous. They should be locked up. Yeah, I guess after this game, it's going to be Book of the Week. We'll take a break, get water, get Book of the Week. We'll get back to do that, and then we'll play some more. Game 1, not a good game. Let that be a lesson to you. Don't eat corn dogs when you're playing chess, okay? Check here. He goes here. I guess there's nothing I can really do about maintaining that pin. I can do this. Increase pressure. I guess he's going to play here. All right. If I take here, this here maybe. I can't believe he's only used 45 seconds. I drawed with people over 2,000. I drawed with them too. At times. Yes. You're almost there. Please be nice in the chat. All right. I'm going to get Book of the Week, get a water. We're going to go at this one more time in just a minute. Time to do Book of the Week. And slow down the tournament. All right. Book of the Week. That's what everybody's been waiting for. Book of the Week this week is The Ultimate Chess Puzzle Book by John Ems. This was published by Gambit. I've had this book for years. This book came out in the year 2000. That's a long time ago. I don't know how popular puzzle books are today, but this one, I remember reading the reviews of it, and not only was it great, but the original 1001 original chess puzzles to challenge all standards of player from beginner to grandmaster. International Grandmaster John Ems wrote this book. Looks like in this section he's got 8 diagrams per page with puzzles, and some pages seem like the format's a little different. And here are the explanations, the solutions to the puzzles. 1,001 of them. I'm trying to remember. There was one puzzle book that it might have been this one that I read the review or the blurb or whatever you want to call it about the book, and they said, "Are you tired of seeing that same ready Tartakower 10-move win or whatever?" They said, this book has got totally original puzzles. So major tactical ideas, these are the chapter headings: elementary puzzles, checkmates, intermediate and advanced puzzles, tests, puzzles from old Soviet championships, find the wrong move. I always hated those. Tests 6 through 10, in-game puzzles. Tests 11 through 15, the ultimate challenge. Answers for chapter 11. So this book, John Ems, I don't know if I've got a couple of books by him. I haven't really seen any recently that he's put out. But, I would read you part of this in the back, except that this black on red is not exactly easy to read. The book begins with over 100 relatively easy positions available for novices and ends with 100 extremely tough puzzles, which will provide a mind-bending challenge even for the top-class players. One thing I will say about that this has over Puzzle Rush. I mean, how many times have you played Queen takes F7 check, King H8, Queen F8 check, Rook takes Queen, Rook takes Rook on F8 mate? I've done it. I do it like 5 times every time I do a Puzzle Rush. And there's another one that's so common, I started calling it the fan favorite. Knight takes E5, F takes E5, Queen H5 check, G6, Queen takes E5 check, whatever, and then Queen takes Rook in the corner. So at least these puzzles will have some thought behind them in terms of how good of a teaching tool they are. Puzzle Rush, it can maybe keep you sharp, but this is actually a pretty good puzzle book. I've got about somewhere between 5 and 10 puzzle books. I forget, but we'll slowly see them in Book of the Week. I did one once before. So let's go back now and see if I can get another opponent. Now that we've done Book of the Week, I'm undefeated against you, and my ratings are 500 points higher. Gio Binky needs to be taken down a notch or two. He's throwing his rating around. Are you He said, I'm undefeated against you, and my ratings are 500 points higher. And Zuko answers, are you undefeated against Carlson? Good question. I'm sure he's not. Well, it sure is taking a while to get paired. Dogman 80 HD. I've played him and beaten him before. Go ahead, berserk me. I've had much lower rated players berserk me before. They get twice the tournament points, they have half the time, and they have no increment when they do that. Tony D berserked me almost every single game we played. Couldn't believe it. Dirty flagging is poor sportsmanship. I don't know about that. Technically, you flagged him in the end. Enormous Zebra, I've played him before too. It says Deep Geek is streaming up here. It always says that. But nobody. Nobody else streams. First game, I can't get over that. Well, this move is going to come in handy now that we're in a actual open Sicilian. I don't want his knights coming in here. If there's any point putting this bishop on this square, maybe on this one. Don't know. I don't remember if we had this book of the week one week, but I did have that big, huge Russian puzzle book. I want to bring that one out. I'm still going back, and I've had to make a list because there have been so many of them. I've forgotten if I've already used one before. I guess he's going to push this pawn. I'm just going to castle. Let him do it. Yeah, but he did. I don't think I'm going to get in trouble doing this. I want the D file. Can't believe you did it. Play here. Plays here. I could play here. Check. King over. Check. King up. Queen takes. Be ready to go on the D file. I kind of like the idea of doing this. No! Yet! I don't like the idea of that at all. I didn't even get a rating point from that last turn. Are you kidding me? Oh, this guy's on Mosaic Rookie Knights, my old team. In that case, I got to try really hard to beat him. Is this one going to turn into a trade fest? Play here. This doesn't give you much. I really want that knight on that square. He can trade on the 8 on the D8 if he wants. I want the D file. This piece is really bugging me. I need to get rid of it. I'm not really sure how, though. I'm sure there's an easy way to get rid of it. Offer me a draw. I don't want a draw. Play here. Might play there and work on this pin. I want to undermine that piece. What if we get his knight off of that square? If I try that. He offered me a draw and I declined. It's about 8 o'clock when this game ends. I may have time for one more. I'm trying to find a way to threaten this guy. Okay, if I play here, queen here, leaves him a pawn up. I really want to do something like this. If I do that, I'm going to lose a pawn. Because if he plays here, I could play here. I guess he could then play here. To hold the bishop. I still really want to do that move. Here we trade. This pawn's still hanging. I play here, he plays here. I'm going to play something like that, and then he plays knight here and piles up on it. I get in a lot of trouble. Where should I move? Could play here, guard these squares. This thing is bugging me. This E7 pawn. Play here. He captures. I play here. He plays here. I play here. Okay. I play here. He plays this. Pretty much have to capture. We'll be down a pawn. Here. That's one way to guard it. He may play bishop h6. Look at the clocks. I've used 5 minutes more than this guy. I got to stop eating Fritos and start winning games. I mean, you only play once a week, and in that first game, look what happened. Come on, dog man. Sir Matthew over here says, good game, CX Simpson. And then he says, I was scared. I was in a rough position. It's only a game, dude. And he does it. Okay, now that we're off that square. Gosh, I could even take this and move back. Does he have anything as a result of all that? I don't think he does. Yeah, he's got the queenside pawn majority. Got to be a little careful about trading down. Is he going to trade bishops? Probably. Something I can do about it. Knight here. Knight takes. Rook takes. Let's see. Knight here. Queen here. This piece is pinned. I would take it there. Okay, so that should always work. I think I can do this. I should have calculated a little longer, but I think I can do that. He's going to have to take my knight. What's this Binky's rating? Oh, pretty decent. 2300 rapid. 2484 at, I guess that's Blitz. There's all these icons for these things. Don't tell me I'm giving, oh, don't tell me I've lost my piece. Is he going to check here and win this thing? No, I go back. Don't panic, man. Yep, that's when I go back here. I broke my 5-second rule then. I need to look at the position for at least 5 seconds. I want to centralize my queen. Ugh. Why is he doing this to me? I can't play here because he'll play here. I'm just going to keep taking pieces off the board. I got to figure out a way to mobilize my pawn advantage. My majority on the king side. So to do that, maybe take the queens off. I was here and he played here. I had to go back. This pawn's still hanging. Push this pawn. He plays here. It's not really getting anything. Okay, I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll go back here. Sorry about my squeaky chair. I'm going to do something about it soon. Dude, come on. I got to play another game. This is a trade fest. All right. Rook takes, knight takes, queen takes, queen down here somewhere, queen back here to guard him. Here we go, time trouble. Pinned my knight, and he defended his pawn and his knight. I could play here. Take. Play knight here. Nope, I can't move the knight. See, if I play here and we trade, can I win that end game? How quickly can you get at that pawn? Pretty quickly. I just had to make a move. This will trade the queens. I am totally freaking out. I am running out of time here. I'm going to have to do whatever I can. Queen c4. We exchange. I get a weak pawn there. Bring in the knight quickly. Here or here. Try to figure out how to get to those guys. I can play here. Maybe that'll take care of this problem. Starting to get a little freaked out over this clock. I'll admit it. It's getting to me. Okay, he's going to check again. Take. I'm going to play F6 this time. He could check here. Be able to check here if I take with the queen. Jack picks up the A pawn. I better take with the pawn. If we trade knights. Could go here and still win the A pawn. If he does that, I'm going to drive the D pawn. I know what he should do, but should I say it on the stream? Oh no. I hung my queen. It's 8-12. I'm going to play another one. I'm playing terrible, but I'm going to play another one. 5-second rule. Could have just traded queens. What, totally one king and pawn in game. Not great. I've had a losing streak for like 2 months. I was high 2100s. Now I'm in the 1900s. I've even played this guy before. 4 times. Let's see if I can lose to him. 8-13. Let that be a lesson to you. Never resign. You never know when your opponent is going to... I don't even want to call it the Botez Gambit. I don't really like the Botezes. They scream and holler too much. Let's see if I can figure out a way to beat this guy. He's threatening. Let's play D4. All the struggle of that game. Look what it led to. All the way I'm worried about a draw. Move here, what's this, move here. And then I blunder my queen. This is the way my brain works. I think double king pawn openings is where it's at. You got to learn how to play them. That's where all the tactics are. Check. Oh, wait a minute. This is better. Oops. Oh, yeah, check, then take the queen. Okay. Turtle, except we only have 13 minutes. I can't believe I played this guy this many times. I think that I'm probably done. That's pretty miserable. We have 14 minutes. No, we have 13 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm probably done for the night. I did not. I paused, didn't I? I think I did. Oh, I can look up there. It's 12 and a half minutes. That's not enough time for me to play. Unless I got pared down again. But I'm not really sure there's any point in doing that. Where are we? Little Rock Chess. DMSHER. I've never heard of that guy. I got 4 tournament points. That's a shock, given how badly I played. Here's Ostruck. Hogger. Hogger 1642. Ostruck's 1878. DMS, the Smasher? I don't know what that's supposed to stand for. Anyway, 8:18, 12 minutes left in the tournament or less. I don't really see much point in continuing to do anything here. I mean, our team's in 6th place. We're not going to break out of that, I don't think. Oh, here's Tony D. Oh, he's playing a 1400, 1390. I'm surprised he didn't berserk this guy. Oh, he did. Notice the clock down here is 5 minutes. This guy berserked him back. Incredible. The 1390 berserked him. Oh, here we go. There you go, Tony. Your basic traps from long ago. Dude's in trouble now. I can't believe that. Of all things, the guy steps into the Petrov trap. That's like like I said about double king pawn openings. That's one of the first things you learn. Yep, now he's going to lose his queen. Game over. I guess Tony can beat a fish real quick. Tony will be eating fish tonight. All right. I'm waiting to see that game end. Did it end? Oh, it did. It's 1-0. All right. Remember, book of the week. You know what I'm going to do on my YouTube channel? At some point, I'm going to go back and call out all the books of the week and have like little short videos. They're like a minute or two on the book of the week so that you can see just that part. The Ultimate Chess Puzzle Book. Gambit Publication. Over here. Gambit Publication by Grandmaster John Eames. This is the back cover. And these are 1001 original chess puzzles. I bet you there's some real beasts in here. I mean, don't you get tired of seeing that Neshmidanov queen sack? You know, it's like, here's a mysterious queen sack. Can you find it? Yeah, I've seen it about 20 times. I've seen it in all these other games, you know, or these other puzzle books or whatever. I mean, what other queen sack is there that's that famous? Nothing that comes to mind. Maybe Paul Morphy. Anyway, The Ultimate Chess Puzzle Book by John Eames, published 23 years ago. What would it be like to try and find this book? That's it for this week. See you next week on Monday Team Battle.